Hello my friends and welcome to a new video for Infinity Kingdom. This is Pyakia, an official Brace officer. And yes, that's not my main account, this is an alt since you see here the blue color and level 12. Of course with the low power. This is my alt in server 136 and since you know that's an 136 alt, of course we will see some reports and it's about the hotfix content. We had a hotfix, but I call it a buff for these ultimate skills because we had a broken skills and it has been changed a little bit and it went from being broken to being super broken. Let's read the hotfix mail together in order to maintain the balance within the game. We made some adjustments. Let's read together the adjustments. If you didn't knew the stats for Blade of Vortex, we will read the old stats and the new stats. For every 12 seconds, this didn't change. Cause physical damage. Adjusted damage the rate from 30% plus 10% per level to 45% and 15% per level, and that's a huge boost. It will be increase a massive damage. To 3 random enemy units, this is the same. Upon a successful hit, the enemy will suffer from tear effect, taking physical damage. The damage adjusted from 30% and plus 10% per level to 45% and 15% per level every 3 seconds for 12 seconds. So let's see together the... Oh, I didn't unlock it. Let's check here the arena and we will check from the arena who has Blade of Vortex, and you can see the new effect right here. This used to be 30% up to 100%. It went 50% increase for both the direct damage. Oh, sorry. Both the direct damage and the DOT damage. 50% damage is massive. Blade of Vortex now deal lots of damage. We can check some reports from the Throne of Supreme for the people that they use Throne of Supreme. For example, Trevor King, we need to see some good report for Trevor King. This is 28. We need no. We need someone else. We need someone who made his attacks today. Didn't they use their attacks today? Are they sleeping or what? 28. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, we didn't reach 29 yet because today is 29 at my country because it passed the 12 a.m. So yeah, of course, this is like a Blade of Vortex here after the update. So we will see some reports. We need some other reports, like for example we need this person here and Blade of Vortex. We will see here Poseidon dealt with Blade of Vortex tier damage more than Blade of Vortex the direct damage, so it dealt like 5 million 8 together. It's like 7 million. We want to check an older report. We don't have older reports. Right now, but I believe it didn't deal that damage. Now it deals 8 million damage. Okay, what is this? I believe this is not an... Okay, 28. All of them are active. So we need here Sina. Okay, that's defense defeat. Sina is using Blade of Vortex. No, he or she doesn't. You should have Blade of Vortex now, even though if you are not well enough, if you are above average player spending in the game, Blade of Vortex now is super broken. Let's see Blade of Vortex, but this is a water marsh, so we are not going to see it on water marsh. We need to check it on a strong marsh, at least a marsh that survives. So 33 seconds is not a good time for us, but this person here is strong, so can check it on his holy marsh. 1 minute. And Blade of Vortex DOT damage. Just the tier effect dealt 13 million damage, and now we have a broken skill, another broken skill. It dealt over 17 million damage. Just Blade of Vortex, guys. Even though Blade of Vortex, people kept using or getting Blade of Vortex just to use the Confuse from Loki because it has a tier effect, but now Blade of Vortex can deal massive damage. Instead of helping Loki, it can solo the marshes. So 17 million damage is massive, getting 15% bonus damage for the DOT damage and direct damage. And let's check the other skill here, Executioner. After inflicting continuous damage 8 times instead of 10 times, deal additional physical damage, adjusted damage rate, 75% and 25% bear damage, bear level. That was all the damage to 105 plus 35% bear level. That's the new damage here. And Executioner, I saw that this skill needed a buff as soon as possible because it wasn't great, to be honest. Now it's fine, and this is above average now a skill, but I don't really recommend to test it first before getting it. To the entire enemy team and gain the execution effect, increasing the damage dealt to targets less than 30% troops by 15% plus 5% for 6 seconds. This is going to be scale, and if this skill has been for targets less than 50% troops rather than 30%, this skill Executioner here would be broken. But I see this like a fair skill here, Executioner, even after the buff. Only dying when you have less than 70% troops, adjusted from 50%, your critical rate increases and adjusted from 9% plus 3% per level to 15% and 5% per level. So the critical rate increased, and for the chance here it has been for less than 70% instead of 50%. This is super fair, and I see this skill here as a good used skill. At the best, I would never purchase this skill to use it, even if I am a super whale and I'm going to get every skill that I have. But right now, after this adjustment, I see this skill is fair and I can check it, test it, use it in the IB Prime League and in the open arena. Even if you are a super whale and you want to purchase Triss skills, I recommend you to get these skills, Only Dying, and of course Blade of Vortex. If you have spare money, you can get Executioner after the buffs. It has been fair to use. At the best, it was useless, to be honest, Executioner. And Blade of Vortex now is super broken. I recommend you to purchase it and use it, even though if you are not using Holy March or Loki. Even if you are using Earth with Loki, this skill here on Alex would dominate with this massive damage, because it's going to target, I believe, 3 random enemy units. So that's massive damage for 3 random enemy units. And as you saw, we saw 17 million damage. That's all for this hotfix, but I see it as a buffs for these exclusive skills. Thank you all for watching and see you soon.